Oh, that's gonna suck. I didn't record most of that. I didn't record the rest of Mount Moon. Wonderful. That'll please everyone. Pidgeotto. Here we go. Oh, it is 18. I was thinking it was all 16. Frickin' sand attack. Holy cow, that did a lot of damage. Really? Freaking really? Holy crap. That stupid Pidgeotto, man. Our poor Pikachu. He just can't catch a break for anything. No, we will use him. Free XP right here, everybody. We'll use Hemlock just to give him some XP. I can't believe I didn't start recording that. Probably should have used Floyd, actually. I'm probably going to regret not using him. Because Floyd's got some tank on him. Yeah, Bibli got the job done, though. And now we will use Floyd. You know, the Sing never works when I try to use it. This is the last time we're singing. We're water gunning him after this. There it is. In the end, I should have just water gunned him, I'm sure. Well, that's all Abra does. You can't successfully use teleport while in a trainer battle. Is the only reason why Abra is free XP in this battle with the rival. So he'll teleport. The only effective way to catch an Abra, if you don't have anybody that's fast enough to try and put him to sleep or something, is to just throw Pokeballs at him. And to be honest, their catch rate is fairly decent, so you can get away with just throwing Pokeballs at them and usually do pretty well. And that's what we'll end up doing here. I can't believe Sleep lasted that long. Sleep OP. Take it easy, man. You already beat me. He went to Bill's house. Yes, he did. Good for him. Okay, we're gonna go heal now, since unfortunately our Pikachu got his butt kicked again. Poor guy. We might get through Misty today, we'll see. Basically, we have a bunch of trainer battles to go. I'm not really sure who we should be starting with. We'll go with Strafe. I don't specifically remember what most of these trainers have on Nugget Bridge, to be honest, anymore. But let's get Strafe some XP since he'll evolve at 18. And we want that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at what Pidgey's learned stuff for learned moves and levels are for Gen 1 because I don't remember anymore. I would kill to have wing attack right now. Weedle. Let's throw Pidgey out. Take advantage of the poison immunity. Oh, we'll want to pick up Dig too. We'll need that to take out Surge. Next trainer. Getting the nugget from here is going to give us some money too, so that'll be nice. Pidgey versus Pidgey. The great Pidgey Gust battle of 15. Leader and female. Oh, that sucks, Crimson. I actually don't care for earbuds personally. I don't know. I prefer the big old headphones that cover my ears. It's just a personal preference thing. I'm not sure why. Part of it is the noise cancellation aspect of it. So like the headset that I use for recording and stuff most of the time anymore is a really nice gaming headset that has fairly decent noise cancelling qualities. I should have switched him out. This is where it's nice having Jigglypuff actually. Little bit of tankiness, never hurt nobody. Ouch, that hurt. Holy cow. Frickin' Hyper Fang. We will have to. I was hoping to get through all of Nugget Bridge without having to go back again, but we might have to go back. There's really no reason to be wasting potions when we can walk a little distance and go back to Pokemon Center. Okay, heal here. Hopefully we can finish Nugget Bridge in one go here instead of having to come back. We are going to catch some Pokemon that, like I've been saying, we're going to modify the team. We won't actually modify the team until after we beat Misty, though. And then I may or may not take some time off screen and grind the couple of guys that we have. We'll see. We'll see where we get to today. There's a good chance we might get through Misty today. Got about a little over an hour left. For sure. If we're really close, I'll probably go a little overtime today, but... Of course. Man, Electman just... ugh. He's not ridiculously over level either, which hurts, I suppose. The power of Monarch. Butterfree OP. We're going to pick up the Abra, and we're going to switch Electman out for Sandshrew. That's who we're going to modify the team with. Abra is going to actually replace Butterfree. So, those are the only two modifications for now. And after we've had some... We'll see at that point what we... After that, what it'll do. The team will probably be tweaked the whole time as we go through. Like once we have a chance to get water type, I think that's when we're probably an actual water type is when we'll probably swap out Floyd, because currently that's kind of the slot he's filling for me, other than just being kind of a tanky Pokemon for us at the moment. And at some point we will have to swap out for... we'll have to swap a fire type in. Would you like to join Team Rocket? I'm kind of, you know, I think if they were to redo this again, brand new, I kind of bet they would actually give you a yes or no choice there. Yeah, on the way they're sitting on the layout, I don't necessarily view them as being the bottom two guys. We're swapping Monarch out because he's basically filling the Psychic gap for us right now, and Abra will be a better Psychic type after we evolve it. In the end, will be more of a powerhouse for us, so that's why. But he's replacing Butterfree, and then Electman's just getting replaced because I don't feel like we need an Electric type for the most part with having a Grass type as our main Pokemon. It just personal habits, I guess, is a big one. I kind of want to pick up the Sandshrew to also guarantee that we will have between Sandshrew and Nidoqueen, we'll be able to take out Lieutenant Surge without a lot of trouble. And there's a good chance that at some point Nidoqueen will be getting replaced. I haven't decided yet. Okay. So here, let's take a couple minutes. We'll beat this guy up real quick. Yeah, the old Rocket Grunt sprites are creepy looking. There's a couple of sprites in the different generations that are kind of bizarre. Oh, I was thinking this guy had bugs. Crap. I was not prepared for that. Fortunately, Floyd is ready to go. He's pretty much our Rattata killer at the moment. All right. That means I'm gonna have to change the overlay. Woohoo! Alright, let's change the layout real quick. So if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget. That should mean that he should be 17. Alright, shrink him down a little. Alright, so there we go. Nice. Pidgeotto for the win. Okay, so here's the Abra. It's a Kakuna. That is not an Abra. Go away, Kakuna. And we beat Nugget Bridge, so that's good. So once I'm gonna run around out here a bit, see if we can't have an Abra spawn. Let's see, there's Abra, Bellsprout, and Oddish are the three that we need to catch out of this particular area. Should actually probably use somebody that we can catch with them instead of using. Yeah, Bibby will work. Should be able to get Hemlock a couple levels here too, because I'm pretty sure some of these next trainers are guys that we can get that off of. Now there's an Oddish. Yeah. Alright, so we caught the Oddish. Now we just need a Bellsprout and Abra out of here. Oddish! During the day it keeps its face buried in the ground. At night it wanders around sowing its seeds. Oddish is actually one of the grass types I really like to use. But it mainly is after Gen 2 because when they added breeding, you were able to breed Razor Leaf onto Oddish. And that was one of my favorite things to do. It was a Vileplume with Razor Leaf on it. I have both of them actually. Before the games came out, Best Buy was running a package where you could get both of them, and so that's what I got. I play Omega Ruby. That's my main game out of that gen, and that's just because when that gen first came out, that was the game I bought was Ruby. Hey, Bellsprout. So that's what I use. That's currently what I'm playing, and I finally started playing it again the other day. I still haven't gotten to the post game yet. I'm actually not too far from being to that point. I just need to sit down and play it again. Honestly, these days I haven't been playing a lot of other games because I've just been busy. Between being busy and being sick and everything, I just haven't had as much time to play other games. There's the Bellsprout. So now we just need to get an Abra. Bellsprout, a carnivorous Pokemon that traps and eats bugs. It uses its root feet to soak up needed moisture. So if we hadn't ended up picking a Bulbasaur as the starter, this would have been a choice here, would have been to use Bellsprout or Oddish. But we don't need to make that choice, so. You know, since I'm wanting an Abra, we will not see one now. Because this game has been doing this to me the whole time. I had Emerald as well. Again, this was one of those cases where like I actually owned all 3 of the games of the original gen, but I actually gave my copy of Sapphire away to a friend. I did that a lot. um, so I don't have Sapphire anymore, the original Sapphire. I do still have my original cartridge for Ruby, and I did have Emerald, and Emerald was the one I played the most of that gen. Yep, 40 minutes of grinding for a Nidoran female. That's why we're gonna probably use. I think what's gonna end up happening is Nidoqueen will probably get replaced with when we get our Fire type Pokemon. But we're gonna use Nidoqueen until that point because we ground for 40 minutes to find it. So. And you never know which Pokemon we've used in the past will make a comeback in this run. Or get a chance to be seen in Stadium and stuff, so... It'll be good. What's going to be fun, I look forward to finishing this game up, but then we're going to move on to Pokemon Crystal. And we will do Pokemon Stadium 2 with Pokemon Crystal, so that'll be fun. I enjoy Gen 2 quite a bit. So you haven't got to play it through Gen 3, so that's going to be a good new experience for you then, playing Omega Ruby and Sapphire. That's cool. I'm sure you'll get a kick out of it. It's worth it. I do not have a current plan for Fire type, actually. I think you guys are probably going to get to decide the Fire type. It'll most likely be either... It'll probably be a choice between Growlithe, Arcanine, or Growlithe, Vulpix, or Flareon, probably. Because around that time, like, that's the time we can kind of get any of those 3. There's an Abra. So here's how I always used to try to catch Abra in the old days, and it is about the only way I've ever caught Abra, actually. And it's just to throw Pokeballs and get lucky. See? I make that look easier than it is. So there's our Abra, everybody. Abra! Using its ability to read minds, it will identify impending danger and teleport to safety. And this is one I'm nicknaming. This is my go-to nickname for an Abra. So there we go. Done and done. We have caught everything on this route, so that's good. Another option for a fire type would be to like pick up Magmar, but he's a lot further along in the game, and so even if we ended up using a Magmar in the end, we would pick up another fire type to use until that point, because that's too much of the game to go through without having a fire type Pokemon.